Welcome back to He-Man Academy students. So now let's work on our future. Let's work towards empowering ourselves with a real superpower, which is education. Okay, so now in the last part, we were talking about the play Sanskar or Bhavna, and we had learnt some bit of it. So I'll just walk you through the story so far. Ma, Avinash, and Atul. They are the two sons of Ma, and Atul, Ma, and Uma, Atul's wife. They live together. Avinash and his wife, they don't live together with Ma. And Ma enters the play opens when Ma makes an entry in a lot of pain because Avinash is ill. He had been suffering from cholera, but nobody told her. It was through a third person that she got to know that her own son, was suffering with cholera and hardly survived. Okay, so he was really ill, and Ma does not get to know about it, and that's why she is in a lot of pain. And there is a conversation around that between Uma and Ma. And Ma also feels, she's reminiscing the period when her husband did not show a lot of expressions, and it did not express a lot of emotions when Atul was ill. And she was reminiscing, and she was just saying that Atul also is son of such a father, so even if he knew, he would not have told Ma about the illness of Avinash, because he was also very strong hearted. Okay, so let's take the chapter further. Here in this portion, Uma, she's telling Ma that she's a bit irritated because Ma is complaining that Atul did not tell her about the illness. But then she does not take that conversation further, and goes on to say that in all this episode of Avinash and his wife not living together with Ma, it is the fault of his wife, whom she's calling as Bhabi. So Uma says it is all the fault of Bhabi, and that is why that is why they're not living together. And Ma agrees, and she says that yeah, she is at fault, but then she has something to say when Uma interferes here and says that I know this very well. Maybe she looks very innocent, but, and Ma is now surprised and says, innocent? So Uma says, yes, she looks very innocent, very cute. And if you go and see her, once, you will want to uh, keep looking on her. She is very beautiful. You would want to see her again and again. She has big eyes, and she has innocence in her smile, and also, she is very charming. This is what Uma tells. So Uma basically here she is describing the beauty of Bhabi, the person whom they are holding responsible for the separation of Ma and Avinash. Okay, so Ma is like very shocked, and she is like, but Uma, have you seen her? And Uma then lets the cat out of the bag and says yes. And Ma is asking, when? So Uma here, she goes on and says that one fine day when you were very sad and you were angry, and then it was then that I went to see Bhabi. I went to meet Bhabi. It was afternoon time. You had fallen asleep, and I'm telling you, Ma, she is so beautiful. Her beauty is stunning. She is Bengali, and Bengalis are quite beautiful. And she saw me, and she smiled, and then she hugged me. And then she also greeted me when I gave my introduction. She just hugged me. So this is how the first meeting of Uma and Bhabi was. So here, children, she has described the beauty of Bhabhi, and Ma is again, she's astonished, she's surprised, and she says that you never told me. And Uma says that yeah, I did not want to tell you, and narrating the reason, she says that I had gone to fight with her. And Ma is like, you went to fight with her? And she said, yes, I wanted to fight with her because she was the reason of your sorrow, she was the reason of your pain. And if she was not there, if Bhabhi was not there, Bhaiya, that is Avinash, would have never separated from you. And Ma is like, really? She says, Uma says, yes. And then Ma is now eager. She's curious to know the rest of the story. So now Uma is all set to answer all the questions of Ma, and she's saying that she started narrating the whole incident. She says, then she described how Bhabhi looks like, and then she says she introduced herself, and then Bhabhi she hugged her and welcomed her and smiled, and then she asked. Means Bhabhi asked what was her fault, and it was then that Uma was angry, and she did not even listen to completely what Bhabhi was saying, and Uma started saying that it is your fault, who else is? If you did not want Bade Bhaiya, that means Avinash would have never left Ma. You are the reason of their separation, and even now, if you want, you can improve everything. You can undo all what is done. You just go and leave. And then she's like, she's not able to continue, and Ma is again stunned. And Ma is saying, Uma, did you say this? And Uma says, yes, I told her very clearly. She was the reason, and separating mother from the child is a sin, and you have committed the sin of separating Ma and her son, and which is a torture. And if somebody has to give away one's life to undo all this wrong which has happened, then that also is less. This is what Uma said to Bhabhi. And since Uma is narrating the story, Ma is curious. She's curious to know what did she say. And then Uma replies that she's replying on all what Bhabhi said. She's narrating that, and she's saying she's calling Uma as Behan, which means sister. So she says, yes, I agree. The tie, the bonding between mother and son is very is very sacred. And but the bonding of a husband and wife, that also is no less. And uh, you know I have chosen the husband with my heart is my witness, and I have chosen him, and I love him. So if you want to ask for my life, I can do that, because I love my husband. But if I take away my life, I will make my husband unhappy. I will make him unhappy, and which is what I cannot even dream of. It is a sin for me because my husband has chosen me, and I have chosen my husband, and I love him. I can give my life for him, but giving away my life will make my husband unhappy, and that's why I cannot commit this sin of making my husband unhappy. And then she asks Uma, that means Bhabhi asks Uma to put her in the shoes of herself, and she says that you also are a wife, and yours is not a love marriage, but yours is an arranged marriage, but still you love your husband. So the Bhabhi is asking the question to Uma that you also love your husband, and will you be able to do this? Ask yourself. And to this, Uma replies that all wives, they love their husbands. To this, Bhabhi says that I am not worried about the whole world. I am talking about you. And I know that you love your husband very much. That's why you have come here. And I know your husband also. I know Atul also. He is he is my husband's brother. He has come here quite a lot of times. So Atul has been there. That's another news for Ma. And she's like, Atul also has been there. And Uma replies to that and says that yes, Ma, Bhabhi said that. Unhone here means Bhabhi. So Bhabhi also said that. And I was also surprised. And I asked that does he come here? So then at that Bhabhi laughed and says, don't worry, he comes here. He doesn't come here to meet his brother, but he comes here for office work. Okay, and that's what Bhabhi told me. I know that you love him. He only has told me about you. And can you leave Atul? I know you cannot leave Atul. Okay, so that's what Bhabhi is telling Uma. So this conversation goes on like that between both of them. So, like I told you, Bhabhi asks Uma to put herself in her shoes, and she's asking her that if your parents-in-laws they were not happy with your marriage, then would you have left Atul? And to this, Uma could not hear this, and she was as it is angry, and she shouted and she says, "Bhabhi, stop it." Okay, and then she did not say anything. Bhabhi did not say anything. She just smiled, and then she changed the topic and she says that now, okay, let's leave this topic. You've come here for the first time, so let's go inside. And Uma is telling after that I don't know, Maji, what happened to me. I was spellbound by the aura over there, and I wanted to go and I wanted to come. I did not know what to do. I was spellbound for a moment, and then I finally left that place. She kept on calling me, but I did not listen to her, and I left that place. And Ma is like, she's as if she's woken up from a dream, and she's asking, so did you leave? And Uma replies, yes, I did leave. Then Ma is like, she has a pain in her voice, and she says that at least you have gone and met. Atul also goes there. All of you go there and you're all heartless. I am the only one, okay, who is stuck with these old traditions and all, and I am the one who is dying to see his her son. What I mean, I don't understand this. This is what Ma is lamenting. She's like, she's not happy with all what is going on. Suma is lamenting. One is that everyone in the house, Uma and Atul, both of them have met Bhabhi and they have gone there. And she's lamenting that she's the only one who could not go and meet. And of course, she's the one who could not even go and meet her own son who was about to die. So Uma, now she's feeling sorry, and you can hear that in her voice, and she says, but Ma, we did not go to meet her, did we? And Ma then she interrupts and she says that it was some kind of attraction that you people went there. Okay, whether it was the attraction of love or it was the attraction of hatred, but there was an attraction because of which you people happened to go and meet her. And then she is wishing that she also could go. She's wishing that she's wishing that uh, mm, uh, she, she I wish, she's saying something like, I wish I was not a captive to these values. I could just oversee these values. I could overcome these values, because of which I feel tired. And that's what she again goes on to say, that this is something which he himself had told. Now, he himself is who? The elder brother or the elder son Avinash. He himself had told Ma that being a captive to family values is the biggest enemy. And Uma is asking, is it so? Did Bhaiya say this?